Hey guys, what is up? This is Retro Extreme 79 back after about a week or so being off due to my job. Killing me like always, working 12-hour days, but you know, that's what you gotta do to pay the bills and for me to continue my collection to share with you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Today's game in the background is the Super Nintendo game, Donkey Kong Country 3. So anybody that's played that game knows it's very awesome and very cool, and it's a nice piece and a nice card to have to your collection, although I don't got that game, but it's part of an emulator and I'm glad to have at least that much. So, I want to show you some pickups, guys. I made some pickups last week, a little bit after my last video, and I made some today, so I'm going to get into the ones I bought last week first. Only a few pickups last week, guys. I'll get through them quickly. This one I paid $3 for. It's still sealed and brand new. It's Xbox Arcade Unplugged, Volume 1. Look at the sticker here, guys. Microsoft Company Store Purchase, not to be sold. So, yeah, I don't know much about that. It's got a few mini games, and it's still sealed. Got the plastic there. But for $3, why not, guys? It's awesome. Next up, for $3.90, I don't know if I paid $3.90 or I paid half price for it because it was last week. But it's for PS2, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. It is complete. Well, it's missing the 3 limited edition cards, so I don't know if it's really complete, but the disc is in very good shape. So I'm not sure if I paid $3.90 or $1.95. I don't remember. Next up, Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. And again, I don't know if I can say it's complete because it's missing the 3 cards, but it's got the manual and the disc is in pretty good shape. So those are the only game pickups that I found, but I'm going to share with you real quickly what I bought. Mainly all movies. I bought these 4 that I'm going to show you are sealed. They were all $2.50 each. Ice Age The Meltdown, brand new sealed. Meet the Robinsons, brand new sealed, also $2.50. Shrek the Third, also $2.50, brand new and sealed. And the original Shrek Part 1, $2.50, brand new and sealed. This one was open, but it was also $2.50. Shrek Part 2. This one is missing the insert, but that's okay. For $2.50, I'll buy it any day of the week. And lastly, one of my favorite Saturday morning cartoons growing up, Garfield, that's himself. It's got 3 specials on here, guys. Complete. They don't make cartoons like they used to. Growing up, the 80s had the best cartoons of all time, I thought. This got a few scratches, but that's okay. It does play. But the 80s were such a great time for cartoons growing up, and part of the 90s as well, guys. They don't make them like they used to. I wish a lot of the younger kids that watch YouTube and appreciate the retro stuff really got an idea of how good, really, the 80s and 90s cartoons actually were. That was last week's purchase, guys. So now I'm going to share with you what I bought today. So, we put that to the side. Let me get this out of the way first, guys, because it's not a gaming purchase, but I purchased it today anyways. It's a bobblehead doll from Starlin Castro, the shortstop from the Chicago Cubs. Now, I'm a lifelong Cub fan, and I know that we suck. We had a few good years that we won the division, and we came 5 outs away from winning the World Series, but if it wasn't for Steve Bartman and Alex Gonzalez dropping the ball at short, we probably would have won to the World Series and perhaps won it. But be that as it may, you know, here we are. Here's the bobblehead too, guys, still in the plastic and everything. But I think we're going to get better. We've got a new president in Theo Epstein. He used to be with the Red Sox. A new GM in Jed Hoyer. We traded for some young talent. So I think this year we're not going to do any good. We're going to win about maybe 70 games at best, unless some miracle happens. But in a few years, I think we're going to be back in the playoffs, guys. It's just like a rebuilding process. So very cool to have this. I paid half price. I think it was $1.95 or something for this. Now, onto the games. First off, I found this game like 3 or 4 times already. So this is a game that I have up for trade. I got a couple more copies here. I've just been working so much that I haven't really made any moves as far as trading some of these go, but it's Mario Kart 64. I did pay $3.90 for that game, guys. So it's up for trade, and it's clean in the back. Now, I paid $2.90 for these two games right here. I paid, and I'm glad they actually wrote the price on the case and not on the game. But I paid $2.90 for Double Dragon Part 1. There you go. This one right here is also up for trade. I paid $2.90 for that as well. And again, I'm glad they wrote it on the case. But it's up for trade, and it's Super Mario Land 2 with 6 golden coins. So, these next three games, I paid half price for. The price on all of them, we'll say $3.90, but I paid $1.95 for each of them because they were half price. For Game Boy Color, it's Frogger 2, Spider-Man, Monsters Inc., and Jumpstart Dino Adventure Field Trip. It looks like kind of a kiddie game, guys. Alright, so next, I picked up these games. I did pay $3 for this one, Eternal Ring for PS2. I never played this, guys. It looks very interesting. It's called Eternal Ring. It's not complete. It's missing the manual, and the little button thing here is broken. But the disc is not in bad shape at all. It's got a couple of light scratches, and that's kind of cool considering that this thing is broken. But $3 for Eternal Ring is pretty cool, guys. Next up, brand new again, sealed. I paid, this one I did pay half price for. It was $1.50. It's the Burger King game, Sneaking. Sneaking. I think that this is way cheaper than when they had it advertised at Burger King back in the day. Well, I think it was like $4 or $5, guys, back in the day. And it's still sealed. I paid $1.50 for it. The King. And I paid $1.50 for this game, for GameCube. NHL Hits 2002. This is like the NHL version of NFL Blitz, guys. And $1.50. It does come with the manual in the game. And it's got a little more scratches than I'd like, but you know, it's playable. I didn't realize there were, you know, in the light there as many as there were, but for $1.50 and it does work, I'm satisfied with that. Next up for NES, I only picked up one NES game today, guys, but I do have a double of this game, so if anybody wants to trade for my double, let me know. But the game I bought was $1.90. It was Ninja Gaiden. It used to be $3.90, but they scratched it off and they marked it at $1.90, and I hate when they do that, guys. I gotta get that off, but this won't be the card that you'll be trading me for. The other Ninja Gaiden you'll be trading me for, it's got no writing on the card. It's just got, like, the cover is kind of like a little lighter than this one, and this one's really got a lot of stuff on the card. But the other Ninja Gaiden will be up for trade, and the card's got nothing but like a little lighter on the card, the label and stuff. So let me know if anybody wants to trade for Ninja Gaiden 1. And lastly, I got 6-box Genesis games that I paid $1.90 each for, guys. $1.90, how about that? So first up, I want to start with the game, the only game that's not complete, although it's in the box. It's got the hang tag, it's Animaniacs. This is actually a very good cartoon also. Almost like a takeoff of Tiny Toon Adventures, guys. It's got the game, but no manual. It's kind of funny, it's got the Goodwill price of $1.99. And normally, I don't know what Goodwill this came from, but normally the Goodwill I go to, this probably will be about $4 or $5.99. $1.99 is at Goodwill, but not the one here in Chicago, guys. But it was $1.90. That's what I paid for it. Next up, I picked up Golden Axe with the hang tag. Well, actually, this one's incomplete too, guys. It's incomplete. The card's got some label damage. So I think that 2 games are incomplete. But it's cool, it's got the hang tag, and it's also $1.90. But yet again, it's got the Goodwill price of $1.99. And again, of course, not from a Chicago Goodwill, which is very overpriced. Next up, again, it's the Goodwill tag, but not for $1.99, for $1.90, guys. It's Eternal Champions. Eternal Champions for the Genesis. The label looks like it's seen the sun too much. But it is complete, guys. Check that out. Okay. Next up, NBA Jam. Okay, and this one is complete. The last two guys with the hang tag, Mortal Kombat 1. There it is. Complete. I can't believe all these Genesis games were $190, guys. Ridiculous. Last one is Mortal Kombat 2 with the hang tag. And it is complete. So yeah, these are all my pickups for today and the 3 games and the movies I showed you from last week, guys. So that's pretty much for now. We'll see what happens when the week progresses as far as pickups and whatnot goes. But it's almost time for me to go to bed. You know, work awaits, unfortunately, in the morning. So have a nice evening, guys. Have a nice day. Whenever you watch this video, I appreciate the support. Pass the word around that Retro Extreme 79's got a nice channel. My fellows are slowly but surely, you know, kicking up. And, you know, I thank you, you know. So until next time we meet, guys, keep it retro. Retro Extreme 79. Take care, guys.